This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. Now here's Garland. Out left to the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. Rebounded by Nurkic. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense. Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And Okoro gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Allen. Here's the three. Okoro, no good. Lillard outside. Pass to Gordon. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Now, this, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Here's Sharp. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Nurkic. And no good. Nice D from Allen. Here's Okoro. He's covered by Simons. The 17-footer. Inside. Shot is good by Gordon.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Allen. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide-open shooter and connects. And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Mitchell. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Sharp. Here's Simons. Puts up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Now Allen. Back to Garland. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Mobley outside. 5 on the clock. Gordon with a steal. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Mobley. They're running. Here's Mitchell. Tries again. Got a hand on it. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Okay, right now, put this kid in the dunk contest. I mean, Sharp can really put on a show. Ooh, fun to watch.
They get it back. Looking to end the run. The three from Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Lillard left side. Out to the right wing. And there it is for him. Sharp's got 8.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Mobley, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Portland going into the break. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Simons. Clock at 6. Out to Gordon. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. And here comes Cleveland. A 12-point game. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
So it's the Cavaliers now after the basket by Portland. And Fall gets it to go.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Pass to Gordon. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Najee.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Counted.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Lillard. And there's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Ricky Rubio. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Here's Fall. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Here's Fall. Following the bucket by the Blazers. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the inside. Here's Simons. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Simons has got 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Pass to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He takes it in. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Pass to Sharp. Oh, hey! How about that? And he slams it in one-handed.
And it's so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Simons outside. Here's Sharp. He's got 14. It's hauled in by Fall.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass. Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Payton. It's stolen by Rubio. And so it's Portland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Cleveland calls timeout. Portland leading. There's a screen by Nurkic. Pass to Sharp. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Sharp's got 16 points.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Gordon outside. The three. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. Allen a screen. The drive by Mitchell. The layup misses. Pass to Simons. Lillard outside. Out to Gordon. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Here's Mitchell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Pass to Lillard. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley. Only two.
Oh, okay then.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Lillard right side. Now here's Nurkic. They double him with Mobley. Simons left side. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Sharp. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Fall.
Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
Second team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Hassan Whiteside.
Now Portland with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for Portland.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
At the line for one.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. And we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Fall. Out to the wing. Here's Najee. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's a screen by Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Simons. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Simons got 10 points in the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
51 seconds left in the third. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Trailblazers call time here. A big group substitution here for Portland. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Horton Tucker. Three-pointer off the mark. And here comes Cleveland. They trail by 14. Here's Fall. 15 17 points in the game. That one's good for 2. 17 points in the game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the double with Bogdanovic. Outside, Anderson. It's Brown on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time. Cleveland calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here's Najee. 1 second left. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break up 12.
33.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. A 12-point game. Here's Fall. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. 19 points in the game.
Boy, showing great patience, waiting to make his read. Rubio sets up his teammate perfectly.
Gordon with it. Now Rubio defending. Shot is good by Gordon. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Najee. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Najee's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Lillard with the ball. Shot clock at 5. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Cavaliers substitution.
For 3, here's Lillard. He buries it from 3. That gives him a double-double in this one.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And Fall gets it to go.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard right side. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Here's Fall. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Now Garland. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. Here's Sharp. Gets it to go from the corner. Sharp's got 22 points.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
And Nurkic with the block. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Pass to Garland. Here's Fall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. 4 on the clock. Right wing. Here's Lillard.
The defensive instincts of Okoro right there, so solid at using his body and his length to bother shooters.
Simons with a steal. Here's Sharp. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Trailblazers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Here's Sharp. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
Will it go? And Fall gets it to go.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Three-pointer Sharp. He's rebounded by Okoro. And here comes Cleveland. They trail by 18. Count that bucket.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too.